The eco-friendly automated future is here, with nearly every automotive manufacturer developing their own version of a driverless vehicle. It was only a matter of time before this extended to the world of self-driving trucks. But Tesla isn't the only runner in the race for driverless electric semis. Other contenders emerge almost daily. Here's just a few. Volvo Vera. There's a big difference between autonomous vehicles being used in the busy streets of suburbia and in the controlled environment of an industrial area. Back in 2016, Volvo proved how far ahead of the driverless game they were in a less than exciting demo showing 70,000-pound trucks cruising down the freeway completely under computerized control. Boring is what you want when the lead truck is telling the two following it in convoy when to accelerate and when to brake. They then teamed up with FedEx in 2018, trialing a system where computer-controlled trucks could follow each other very closely, just a second apart, and bring down fuel costs by a whopping 10%. The system was so successful that Volvo Autonomous Solutions was born, with the cabinless Vera being tested towing shipping containers at a Swedish port terminal at 25 miles per hour. The EINRIDE TLOG 4x4. The unimaginatively named TLOG is already hauling loads in Sweden as of 2019. The truck itself consists of a triple-axle chassis base, with the cargo area for the logs taking up the majority of space where the cabin would typically be, save for a forward-facing safety barrier. The TLOG is purpose-built for the lumber industry, with a rugged four-wheel drive system at its disposal to navigate any bumpy forest track thanks to 300-kilowatt onboard batteries. Manual operation comes by way of remote control over any 4G wireless network and can be done several miles away and with up to 10 vehicles at once. Light detection and ranging, or LiDAR, is a technology you'll find in your smartphone for taking great snaps, but it's also how the TLOG interacts with its surroundings. Autonomous driving uses both LiDAR and radar and decreases operation costs by 60%. THOR ET1. There are 3 million semis causing congestion on U.S. roads, with major accidents caused by driver fatigue a grim reality. The THOR ET1 was born out of a desire to cut down on running costs and environmental impact while making the roads a safer place for motorists. This will be the first flagship electric truck from the manufacturer, with success leading to a whole line of smaller trucks, delivery vans, and utility work vehicles. It's similar to Tesla's offering in that it boasts a sleek design aimed at increasing aerodynamics and reducing drag, while also accommodating a driver in the cab with semi-autonomous assist. A powerful electric motor sits at the heart of the ET1 and is able to haul 80,000 pounds for 300 miles on a single charge, with fully autonomous capability ready as soon as legislation is passed allowing its use. EMBARK. EMBARK are already using their autonomous semi-trucks to complete multi-lane freeway portions of long-haul freight. The trucks have a driver on board who monitors the driving system until the load arrives in the next city, at which time they take over and control the rig manually. Once arrived, the load is transferred to a smaller local truck, with the EMBARK loaded up again for another stint on the highway. This drastically cuts down the distance covered by human-controlled trucks, and the system has already proven its worth tenfold, even in tricky conditions like rain, snow, and fog. The design team at EMBARK is made up of ex-Audi and Apple employees who are tried and tested innovators, leading to a partnership with Amazon in 2019 in an aim to eventually fully automate their fleet of delivery vehicles. Daimler. Daimler has been in the heavy trucking manufacturer industry for longer than most and knows what it takes to get the job done reliably and safely. In 2014, they partnered with Mercedes to introduce the aptly named Future Truck 2025, using a system dubbed the Highway Pilot to navigate multi-lane main arterial freeways without any human interference. The benefit is huge. The driver can rest during the constant speed aspects of the journey and be fresh to navigate the twists and turns of tight inner-city streets once they arrive closer to their destination. In 2019, Daimler announced it would invest over $500 million into research and development to create Level 4 driverless systems, with goals to improve safety, boost the performance of logistics, and offer more value to customers. They aim to skip Level 3 entirely, which requires the use of constant human supervision. TUSIMPLE. San Diego-based company TUSIMPLE partnered with the U.S. Postal Service in 2019 to run autonomous trucking tests on public roads. They've now entered into a collaboration with UPS and Berkshire Hathaway supply chain to hopefully be running fully autonomously on local routes by 2021 and across the U.S. by 2024. The base chassis will be the Navistar International LT Class 8 semi-trucks, retrofitted by TrueSimple in-house to feature the innovative new system. They are a driving force behind full automation and are destined to create a 100% flawless system for their driverless trucks by employing the latest LiDAR and radar technology so that sensors can feed the onboard AI to navigate pre-mapped routes between frequent destinations. With distribution centers being just 1 or 2 turns off the interstate, driverless long-haul trucks appear to be a logical next step in the logistics industry. Waymo. Waymo operates under parent company Google and is better known for its work with autonomous cars and robo-taxi services. These projects have been successfully transporting passengers to where they need to go without a driver being present for over 12 months in Phoenix, Arizona. This year, Waymo announced that they would be incorporating their system into Chrysler semi-trucks carrying loads between Texas and New Mexico. The technology would be adapted exactly the same as the driverless taxis and would be effective with general operation, braking, turning, and accessing blind spots even with the fully loaded truck and trailer. Pacifica minivans would travel along the route and map out the surrounding environment, complete with hazards, adverse road conditions, black spots, and anything else that would affect the computer's ability to operate the semi. Ike. Newcomer company Ike were only founded in 2018, but are headed up by a master automotive engineer employed by Uber to research autonomous ride-sharing. Nancy's son also boasted a stint at Apple over her resume and is more than capable of heading up a team to develop an all-immersive technology to automate the freeway aspect of the freight industry. The company has grown to a team of over 70 employees who are developing an installation kit in lieu of a complete new vehicle. Ideally, trucking companies could commission Ike to install the kit, turning their existing diesel fleet into modern marvels of engineering. Drivers could operate the trucks at normal during daytime conditions, while their rigs could perform the autonomous trip up and down the highway at night while the driver rests. In this way, companies could save money by retaining their current truck assets. Grozvoskis. The Grozvoskis is being touted as the future of truly driverless semi-trucks. The Moscow-based company aims to produce a freightliner that is more streamlined, has a better AI, and a higher level of technology than any other truck coming into the market in the next few years, with the motto of combining intelligence and beauty driving the design brief. The standout feature is a large OLED panel on the front face of the truck fitted with passive computer vision technology, cameras, radar, and LiDAR detectors so that objects both close up and in the distance can be assessed and a reaction triggered in real time. The screen doubles as an air diffuser to smartly separate the oncoming airflow to protect the side of the truck from dirt and reduce the load on the front axle, increasing stability. Mercedes Euro X. The Mercedes Euro X is a minimalist truck that seeks to act as the intermediate step between human-controlled transport and the eventual absolute autonomous direction that the industry is headed. The pyramid-shaped pointed face of the cabin cuts through the air for the express purpose of decreasing resistance and improving mileage, even if the aesthetic is less than pleasing. As a result, the driver sits dead center in a space that is extremely cozy in comparison to the Tesla model. There are no windows, with the driver observing the outside world completely digitally via touchscreens and large surround view monitors. There are few details about the Euro X drivetrain. However, Mercedes has issued their engineers a challenge of building it tough and exceeding the performance of a long-haul diesel, aiming for a massive 3,000-mile range in between charges.